This one has a regular car transmission. Brakes are between your right leg as the driver and left leg as the passenger. Right.
What? What? The man gonna do something there, man. He be regions. Yeah. Tell you that we get off-road. We get off-road, brother. No lie, you we get off. You know, jellyfish, yeah.
The one we get here.
The VI, hey. Okay, it's cliff right there. This view, yeah, man. Come here. I used to come here when they being small, no?
Medicinal.
Like remedy. Girl, not Billy White. You good, man. You good, man. Billy and then what?
I don't know. We're saying Croix, big up Gold ATV.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again, no? Say it again. Say it again. That you what? Say it. That you.
You need to love your wife.
Say it again. Say it again. Yeah? You want to say it again. Say it again. Say it again. You buy one coffee for yourself again. She gotta get home. Say it again.
All she wanna go get.
Yeah? Yes. He's saying that can we there? But watch how the story gonna change when he go home. Hello TV. Welcome back. It's another video, man. I want to do ride ATV today with Tonita and Precious. But we ain't get to do that today. Cause we got go there tomorrow. Cause today whoever they in control carrying us on a tour, he's feeling sick. So hopefully tomorrow he feeling good and he be better than today, and we could go on the ride up. But this video is going on the tour down in West, right? Riding ATV, right? But since it happened, I just come here and cool out. Pull up by the beach side and cool out, and had a little feeling with that day. You know what I mean? With that day. Had a little feeling, you know, cause it's ATV, I want to ride it, you know what I mean? Get to ride it, so give thanks to Bubba for letting me come through on the spot and cool and using the Polaris. I could have used a four-wheeler, you know, but the four-wheeler need to charge. Excuse me. Four-wheeler need to charge. I mean going through all of that, and I need to air up a tire. I mean going through all of that. And next time for that, I could have had the girl and ride that there, but I ain't trying to waste more time that we been here, you know what I mean? But tomorrow is another day. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be there. Tonita gonna be there. Precious gonna be there. I gonna be there. We ain't get to ride it today, but tomorrow for sure. Ain't done. Ain't done. I said the video done till tomorrow, but we come back, man. We back again. We down the road again. They don't see this already, man. The man don't see this already. They don't see this through the four-wheeler. Me bringing friends. You know? Yeah, you're going to go and hold your breath from here, you know. I ain't my breath to check. Yeah. Now, man, you will ever talk to a person with a bad breath like that?
Yes.
You will ever talk to a person with a bad breath like that?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I been in the car. Yeah.
No, like talk to them like
What?
like
I'm
right,
talking
like,
English.
Even if you're my friend, I'm gonna tell you your breath smell.
There's a difference between talk. Yes, just speak to them. Yes.
And you don't tell them nothing?
No, that's your like that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
We all gotta hang out every day.
Hold up. You talking to somebody that have a bad breath. You ain't gonna tell them the breath stink?
Yes,
You ain't gonna
already know. It's no
hold up. You ain't gonna offer them a candy. Okay, you ain't gonna tell them your breath stink. But you ain't gonna offer them and say, yo, you want a candy?
I didn't have a candy.
You ain't got no dulce, you ain't got no chicle, you ain't got nothing.
I didn't have that.
Okay, so what you gonna, you done? You ain't gonna answer me.
That's
Irene,
Tonita.
Dímelo.
if you talk to a person and he have bad breath,
Yeah.
would you will tell him something or you will offer him a candy?
I gonna offer here candy first, and if you don't take it, I gonna tell you, you know something? Like nicely.
But you ain't gonna tell you in front of people, to pull it to the side.
I don't do it plenty time because I rather like that.
Yeah,
Because I can't take that snack because you wouldn't take it from me.
yeah.
And I got people that'll take it for real, me take that shit. Even if you stink or your
You
armpit
taking that
stink.
for?
Ain't got
Okay,
nothing to do with me.
hold on. So what happened when you been in the car? You said you been in the car.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he brought the steam.
Okay, so you ain't telling nothing?
No, that's not my business. You probably already know that. There's no way you don't know
Taking
that.
that smell. Me taking that smell first.
You should already have your hygiene set. That's not my business.
Hold up.
I'm not your mama.
Hold up. Why be to you?
A friend.
He's a friend, right? Don't you got why be to you?
Family.
My family, okay. So here you know. If my breath stink as a friend, you ain't gonna tell me? You gonna say it's my problem?
If it's a constant thing, yeah, I'll tell you.
No, I don't want you to go in front of people and your breath stink.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah. That has nothing to do with me.
If your breath stink, you ain't gonna think I gonna tell you, yo, man, you need that, man.
I'm gonna make sure my breath don't stink. My breath don't be stinking. I'm right here close to your face. You smell my breath right now?
Nah,
You can't smell shit. You can't smell nothing right now.
Damn, I'm just saying, why you getting so fucking...
You asking me a question and I'm asking
Yes, well, you answer me with
Yes.
that energy like that, like you... Like, you know your breath is
Oh, when
stink, I know.
you got energy, it's not a problem with when somebody else got energy. It's a problem.
No, like you taking it like I'm saying like your breath stink, you check.
I know my breath don't stink.
I know that.
I know that. You ain't gotta tell me that.
You check, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, for example, if my own
I might not. It depends on how I'm
is
feeling
a
that day.
fuck around friend be telling
I
me
might be. Don't hang around with me.
I hang around, she hang
And
out that
all
way
the
want
time
me
go
do.
don't be with me.
What I want me do, I believe I comment why you want me do with that, cause she said she's my friend and she won't let me know me. I let me know. Yo, hold up now again, man. Like, hold up now, like, what? Like, she moved the whole thing. Like, what? You got strength, yeah. Hey, hold this, yeah, no. What? Oh, she moved the whole thing by herself? Yo, by herself. This is for not letting me know my breath does stink, so hold it to check.
Yeah, I can't put it right here.
No, you gotta hold it. That's for you. You gonna put it there. That's this other
I'm putting it
people's
right here
balls.
right now.
This is other people's balls.
Okay, I got too much stuff in my head. Look at all this stuff.
I tell you, my son. Yeah. Going up the road now, man. I hold up. I reach, I got a ATV, I got everything, right? But something wrong with the GoPro, so I'm gonna change up from the GoPro and I'm gonna go to the Digi, cause right now she look like she lose some battery and I trying to charge it with a stick and she ain't charging with a stick. So I'm gonna pick up the next camera. Harry, bless. It's kinda like messing up right now. Yeah.
You got a mount for that one?
But this one I'm gonna hold it. I got one, but it's metal. I leave it to metal stick. You could have put it.
Gotcha. Might have to extend the strap just a little bit.
We going to water? More?
Tiny bit, but it's only about an inch deep right now versus 2 feet.
Let me put
So
it
you can pitch it in the back too. It'll be safe back there.
right here, sir.
As long as you ain't flying through it, then you'll be alright.
No, man, we're gonna be good, man. Gonna be good.
Be driven a side by side before?
Huh?
Be driven one of these before?
Yeah, I driving 4-wheeler.
Okay.
Polaris. Yeah, I drive one of these, yeah, but it's a Honda. I drive Polaris.
Okay. It's gonna be similar but a little different. Try that on for me.
No, it's different.
I got you. It's too bad it ain't a smooth road. You could just set that right there.
Yeah.
That's the DJI one? Yeah. Nice. That's sweet. There you go. Alright. So seat belts, which is the one thing I missed with you guys. If we want to go over 11 miles an hour, we'll be able to have those on. Because they hit the limiter at 11, which is no fun for anybody. Alright, you want to put your seat belt on for me?
Yeah.
It's right behind you. Gotcha. You got your phone where it won't drop out?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the back.
Okay. You don't want to lose anything up there. Good.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Of course. All right, so couple controls quick. You got your key. It's going to work just like a car.
Yeah.
Pedals are the same. So brake on the left, gas on the right. The gas is very touchy. So nice and easy on it, or you're going to be bouncing around like a crazy person. The main difference from this and the Polaris that you were in is the Polaris had a shifter.
Yes, sir.
You don't have a shifter on this one. This one's just to go in four-wheel drive. To get into gear, you use the plus. So from neutral, you hit the plus. That'll go into gear, and you'll feel it click in. To get out of gear, you hit the minus. Okay? Then once you're in gear, it'll shift for you. So this one has a regular car transmission, so you're gonna feel it shift.
Okay.
But it's kind of like an old truck.
Okay.
So you're gonna feel a little jerk. That's just how it is from the factory. You ain't breaking anything. You'll hear a tiny clunk.
Okay.
It's fine. The biggest thing is just nice and easy on the gas, nice and easy on the brakes, and then there's no power steering. So it's a little stiff when you're going slow. Once we're cruising, then it's really easy. Any questions on controls?
No, I'm good.
simple,
Just,
right?
just when we start, then you set everything out.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you don't need to touch this one unless we get stuck.
Yeah.
If we get stuck, then we'll do four-wheel drive. I'll help you get out, but we haven't had that happen, so you should be just fine.
Hey.
The other one is the door. You twist that,
Yeah,
and it
come
opens
on.
up, just so you don't feel stuck in there.
Yes, sir.
All right. So rules for the tour. Can everybody hear me? In case you missed it before, I'm Jack. I'm going to be your tour guide today. We are doing single file for the whole tour, which that means my machine in front, the red quad.
Yeah.
We're going to have you guys right behind me, and then you're going to take up the rear. And we can switch that up around because I bring a camera with me, so if you guys want action shots, I can get some pictures of everybody as we're going. We'll get some cool group shots up at the top. Following distance, we're going to give about 2 to 3 machine distances or machine lengths between everybody. All right, so that means about 15 to 25 feet. That keeps us close enough where you can see my hand signals and hear what I'm saying, but far enough in case some wild animal jumps out of the bush or a kid's running across the road. We have time to stop without me getting run over by 2 machines. I prefer surviving this tour. We do have no warnings on rules for drivers. I don't want to see you guys on your phone. Got to be both hands on this handle or steering wheel.
You put this water there for me?
But yeah,
Huh?
for you.
I'll bring one to me, while you leave it, but that's good. Me, no problem.
Because it is a little bumpy, they tend to pull a little bit. Just make sure you're ready. You're not just barely holding on. It's not a new car with power steering. Passengers, you can take as many pictures, videos as you want. Just make sure you're not distracting the driver. All right. Couple hand signals. We got stop and then slow down. We also have, if I'm pointing behind my back, that means there's cars piled up behind us. We're going to pull over, let them pass.
Let them pass.
We generally, when we're on pavement, we're a little bit slower than the cars. So we're going to pull over so we're not being assholes. And let them pass so they're not beeping at us. Other hand signals you'll see me show cars is going to be 2. That's just letting them know that there's 2 machines behind me when they're coming around the corners. Because part of the road going through the rainforest is a very tight, legally 2-way road, but it's only about wide enough for 1.5 cars. So we're going to be nice and careful on those. Just get right next to the edge. Please don't drive over the edge if we're going around cars. Last hand signals are turn signals. I don't have any turn signals on my machine, so I'm just going to point. If I'm pointing to the right, we're going right. If I'm pointing to the left, we're going to the left. So it's pretty easy. I'm going to base the speed on you guys. Like I said before, it's sadly not a racing tour. We can't go wide open the whole time because
Yes,
we'll
sir.
end up over a cliff. But we can cruise a little faster if you guys are comfortable. So I'm going to base that on as we get more comfortable. We have the nice smooth road to start out with, and then it slowly gets to the bumpier roads and then the dirt trails. If you have any questions or concerns or something isn't feeling right, just slowly slow down. Obviously look behind you before you do it so you're not getting hit, and then just wave at me. We'll pop over, figure out what's going wrong, try to get you guys back on the road. If you see any red lights on the little dashboards, please slow down, let me know what they're saying. That's the check engine light.
Yeah.
The most common one is you didn't plug your seatbelt in correctly. So if you see a red seatbelt light, just unplug it, plug it back in. Or if your machine starts sounding like it's on the rev limiter and you're going really slow, just come to a stop, unplug the seatbelt, plug it back in. Most likely it'll fix that. The other two are e-brake and you're getting a little hot. Which the e-brakes are between your right leg as the driver and left leg as the passenger, right on the floor. We shouldn't need that except for about one stop. There's one where we're on a little bit of a hill. You do put the e-brake on, do not yank it. It's not an old car, they're brand new. Just give it like 2 clicks. It'll hold you and it'll be a lot easier to release. All right, any questions on those? No? Pretty simple. You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, we can fire them up.
So you're down neutral, and right there is to put on a
Yep.
right,
Yeah,
right?
so just click it once.
There.
You feel a little alert?
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, ready to go on this thing, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's see what's going on. God! Yo! Yo! I tell you, listen. When you think they know who you is, you know who you is, listen. We tried it. VI tour. Fuck around. On the beach. Yeah, man. Hope I like this video, yeah. That water, no? Yeah, man. Rainfall, we're going. Ah, okay. Hey, Rick. God. Stop playing with the boat. With the boat. Hold on, man. We need to go over. Watch out them on fences here. What? Look like they're gonna plant there. What? Them man gonna do something there, man. In me actual well, man. Yeah, they're gonna plant, they man plant it. Playing on the sun. What's wrong with these, man? Bless up, bless up. Yeah, man. Good thing. I'm planting, you know. The wash our car right there, me somebody, man. The water don't run through there no more. Water used to run through that. Remember it, you know? Hop, 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 hop. And play. Let's go. Ricky Dumb. Let's go. Let's go. full. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, man. Now we're off the road all yeah. Yeah, we good.
Having a good ride?
Yeah, we good.
If it starts getting dusty because you're in the back, you got this fancy little, you got the shades that pop down.
Yeah.
So if you pull this, it'll pop down.
Right.
Sometimes you got to rotate your helmet forward just a little bit,
Yeah,
and then it won't hit you in the forehead.
Okay, that's why I stay into the second. It does be hitting me a little bit. But thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah, hold up. Yeah. Flip this side. Let's go down. Whoa. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, Chuck. Let's go. Mama, no. Tell you that we ain't get off-road. We get off-road, brother. Tell her you we ain't get no ATV. Honda. Okay, you don't see? It's Honda we riding. I come in on the four-wheeler and the next time the four-wheeler gonna be more fun. Outside. God, that is going easy. Don't fuck my camera, man. Walk like a warm pop. I tell you, mister. Welcome to the VI. Hey, hey. Fuck is cliff right there, mister. Damn, I hit my camera twice. Hey, come on. Watch the water, Tom. Oh! I hit my camera and then listen. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, man. How you mean? How you mean? So ain't got no parking? You send neutral alone? Parking, ain't got no parking?
Just like you put off the brake, make sure you ain't gonna roll.
Yeah, I just making sure that.
Right. Yeah, we got a park and brake if you need it, but if you ain't rolling, you don't have to roll.
Yeah, rolling a little bit.
So we can turn it on.
Yeah, man, we pull up. I just view you, man.
So if you look all the way
I used to
down
come here.
straight
I used to come here when it being small. None of this were here. None of this bush were here. Just the
little
road
train.
alone. And you could have seen way more than you could have seen over there. When you go on that side, you could have seen the whole island, the school,
That's still
all
there.
going up. Yeah,
Still there.
yeah, still there, right? Yeah, I know that.
Far side, that's the next
I know that, so.
So that's the pier that you guys drove past, coming to Rainbow. So if you go to the right, up and over that first little hill, that next dip is Rainbow.
My ears feeling kind of like.
They pop in.
Yeah.
we're up 1,000.
Nah, B.
We're sitting right around 1,000.
They're feeling like I need to blow that, but.
The first thing.
No, I feel like
Yeah, man.
Hey, you could be dorks together.
my hair's crazy.
Well, it just shows how much fun you're having. If you're on a side-by-side tour and your hair looks perfect,
We ain't dodging.
you're not having much fun.
We ain't
Some of them like eating birds' eggs. So they have, if you listen, not a whole lot of birds. We
Yeah.
have chickens,
Yeah, lots
but
of chickens.
not a whole lot of tree birds. But the cool thing about the snakes that are here is they're one of the few snakes that actually give live birth. They don't lay eggs.
Wow.
That's why the mongoose haven't killed most of them, because mongoose like eating the snake eggs. So they give live birth, and then the babies, they're like this big when they're born. They crawl up in the trees. They spend 2 or 3 years getting till they're like 3-4 foot. Then they start coming down. So all they're doing up there is eating, which mainly it's baby birds and eggs. So they take out, or took out, a big portion of our wild bird population. The red-tailed bows. Yep. Just the red-tailed bows. Every once in a while, somebody will say there's sperming fall pythons.
What I read was
Look right in on this one. Yeah.
so the red tail was more than invasive.
Yeah.
There was
There is another snake. It's not a boa. They get this big, and they look like worms. So we don't really count them. They do have a snake tongue, but they don't have eyes. They're called like a blind brown snake, but they look like a
Garden snake.
Yeah.
Garden snake. Yeah.
But they move like a snake, and you'll see a little snake tongue pop out. So they are an actual snake, but they look like the little worms. Not as good for fishing.
Now this tree that's sticking up here, that's kind of got the pattern on the
The
top?
little one, that's
Yeah.
a papaya that got
Papaya?
cut down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dead. She dead in?
Yep. There's a few nice ones that are actually fruiting on the way down that I'll stop.
I think I saw one that was like that had some
Mhm.
fruit at
Yep.
the top of it.
So
all the
that's a
way
papaya,
across.
and there's some papaya here that are like little cannonballs, and there's some that are like pumpkins,
long, yeah.
huge.
That looks like eggplant.
Did
almost
you guys
a little
hear about why?
Yes, so this spot here, my Annalie, in the trailer we come.
bit. The turtle.
My father and my mother used to take me out when I been small. You could have seen the view. All on the west side, all that side, and we supposed to stop on the next piece over there where you could see the rest of the island. Like the school, couple more spots. Cause when this bush ain't being there, you could have seen everything more, but the bush grow. Watch how they got this here. See the bush grow, you can't see the view, you know. So a certain spot like this here, that open, that you could see the view. You check what I'm saying? Yeah, so we got a next spot over there. And I just roll on, won't go over there right now. Harry? Bless.
Yep. So yeah, you got to call that STAR is one of the organizations, and then they have the Sandy Point Refuge. But they'll bring out park rangers with you, and you get to go out in the middle of the night,
That's really
sit
cool.
and wait. So super cool experience, and they're massive turtles coming out the water, like the size of a VW Beetle.
Wow.
And yeah, the leatherbacks, the females will get to like a ton, so 2,500 pounds. The males will be well over a ton and a half. So they're just massive. And yeah, they were tracking them a few years ago, and the trackers were breaking at 2 miles deep. And they were still shooting down at 15, 20 miles an hour.
And how long do they hold their breath for?
Oh, they go, it's like 4 or 5 hours when they're moving. But they'll take one breath and go through the night.
Yeah, the one
They
that we
sleep
were
on the bottom.
watching, it was eating and it would come up and then go back down and
Yep.
eat and then come up and go back
Yeah,
down.
if they have to, or when they're awake, they'll pop up a decent amount. Like actually on the jet ski tour, because you guys are surfing turf, right? You're going to go out to Sandy Point, and we shut the motors off and you just sit. So you're very likely, not guaranteed,
Yeah.
but it's like a 90% chance you'll see a couple sea turtles.
Wow.
And they pop up. If they pop up while you're driving, it sounds like you scare the shit out of them because they have this little gasp of taking an air quick and diving down. So it's a pretty funny sound. But yeah, very cool to just be out there and
Yeah.
float. And they'll come up right next to jet skis. Cool. Probably won't see a leatherback. They're a little more to themselves. They don't come up too close unless you're on the pier. Because the lights on the pier attract all the jellyfish. And that's what they're going
One
after.
thing we haven't seen yet is jellyfish.
They-
Or dolphins.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see no jellyfish, yeah.
The one we get here, you can't really see. They're almost like crystal clear.
Translucent,
Yep.
yeah.
It's small.
And the only time we get them where you can notice them a lot is when they're migrating.
Mm.
And there's times where if you go kayaking, every paddle, you have little jellyfish lighting up because we do get the bioluminescent
Yeah.
jellyfish. And it'll be like the whole top of the water. It's insane.
It'd be weird too, like when you go on the beach and you find one, like you find one dead. It's weird.
Yeah,
like
it's like- it
you
feels
can't.
like Jell-O.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Yep.
Weird.
Then we have,
Quick question also.
Yep.
What's the bracelet?
so that's the cruise and hook. So every island in the VI has a different variation of the hook. This one is the cruise and hook for St. Croix. Then St. John has, I think it's this far side, comes up and they have a little bead on it. And then the tone, you know what the toe man hook, what the difference is? It's the other side.
They usually do like the sugar cane. They do the hook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they
They
got a
do
different
they get
symbols
different
for each island.
symbol for the island, but they use
Then you have
the history. Then they
Yep.
got like the history too,
Mhm.
and they put like them stuff to like the sugar cane and stuff like that. So you're gonna find.
So yeah, the cruise and hook you'll see on a
Yeah.
lot of people that are down here, and then the meaning behind it's a gateway to your heart. So if it's forward, it's open. If it's flipped around, then it's closed off. So single, not single.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not everybody does it,
Yeah.
but it's a kind of like rings on what finger. They have little meanings.
You go in the jewelry shop,
Mhm.
you're gonna spot all of them.
Yep.
All of them, like the
They
one
got
he's
some
showing
really
you.
cool, they got knots.
Yeah, you're gonna
that
see
are
all
on
the
there, some
different
really-
ones. You said all the different
But
ones.
Crucian Gold has some really cool ones. IB has cool ones, and then Sonia's.
Yeah.
If you guys want to get one of the originals, they're the original shop that made the first one.
The gold one gonna be more expensive than the silver for sure. You don't know already.
And
yet.
you can get the two-tone. They do the gold wrap and silver. You can do all gold. You can do all gold bracelet with the silver wrap.
Yeah.
And then they got the
They do the
titanium.
turtle too.
Mm-hmm.
They got the bracelet like that, and they do the turtle. They put a turtle. They put a turtle.
Yep. Yeah, they have
turtle.
a bunch of different.
Different one, yeah.
But yeah, the
You
hooks
could
You
True.
live here.
The local, born and raised.
Yeah.
Yeah, born and raised.
Have you been gone and then you just came back, or you just?
No, when I mean I gone and come back, I have gone and visit friends away, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I come back. The longest I ever stay in the state, being in Vegas with my mom, a year and 9 months, and I will never do it again. That shit is hot, man.
Oh yeah, Vegas is. That's
You can't drive this thing over there, bro. The
you
sun
need
will
AC.
burn your face. Like, I'm in the highway, and you turn down the glass, the breeze burn your face. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like you underneath a tree, like here, when you underneath a tree, you feel that nice breeze. You cool, you nice. But over there, when you there underneath a tree, you feeling the heat from the sun, the road, every heat just like blowing to you. Yeah. So I was over there when it hit 118 degrees. You know what I mean?
You
So
said send me home.
okay.
True that. I
Yeah.
left my 90s for the hottest.
Yeah.
Two down here, and it was like one day.
Yeah.
And how long have you been here?
I'm coming on 20 years.
20 years. Wow.
That resident now, man, you local that.
You're
Yeah,
local.
that
I went
local
up to
that.
Arthur and
Yeah,
Complex.
you ain't from nowhere, but you from your dad.
You
You
look
from
at
your
me, I don't look
dad.
local,
You from your dad.
but- Yep. But yeah, I moved down when I was 8. So right around when the economy crashed, my family came down because my mom hated shoveling snow. So she told my dad, she's like, "Hey, I'm taking the 4 little kids, and if you want to come with, go for it. If not, see ya."
Did he come?
Man,
Yeah,
nah, hold
okay.
on, man. Yeah, we're getting ready to hit this 200 mile, he said. So let's see what's going on, you know. Bam, my down gear, ready to go. Yeah, waiting for Jack. Jack there over there talking. Check a little next a review, you know, before you go, you check. A job view, they're up on the hills, you see. I'm on the way. God. Where the fuck the shades them there? Alright. Up on the shades. More view. Oh, look at that. There's the next spot here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one you can see all the way east.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know this the one you can see everything. All the way up there east. Watch out there, no?
Figured out which way we're facing
East.
Nope.
Shit.
South.
That's east.
That's east. We that's
This is
south.
south.
Okay.
So if you look down, you can see the air traffic control tower standing out by itself. That's the right in front.
Like that's where we'll fly from?
Yep.
Fly out of?
Yep, that's the only airport on island. And then you got UVI, all the red buildings down there, the yellow wall. That's the university.
I can see the green tank, my neighborhood up there. I can see the refinery. That's in front of me right there. Yeah.
So that used to be our biggest money making down here. Now it's just a storage facility. But at the time it was built in the early 80s, it was the largest oil refinery in all of the island chain. So from Florida all the way down to South America, it was the largest one.
So what makes the money now?
You guys, pretty much.
Tourists?
Yeah, we're moving more towards tourism. We also have the two big rum factories. So we got Cruise and Rum and then
Captain Morgan.
We used to have Brugal Rum, but that one closed down about 25 years ago, somewhere around that. So yeah, there's a little more farming on this island, but not as much export.
Yeah.
So we used to do sugar cane. We went from sugar cane to oil. We had cotton for a while, so all the cotton was out east, the sugar cane was west, because sugar cane needs a little more water. There's only one sugar cane field left, which, not really left, they started a new one. But it's on an old plantation. So they redid the whole plantation, fixed all the great houses up, and then they started another, they're working on doing a rum factory there.
Look right there straight, on top right there.
The sugar. Is
That's
that
a sugar
mill?
thing right there, and it's covered on, bro. You know what I'm saying? The bush is covering, that's one right there.
So we're gonna stop next to one of the more preserved ones on island. That's the next
I've
stop.
seen them all over
Yeah.
the place.
They got 120 something of them.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Every hill.
Yeah, got
Either had one or
120.
used to have one.
I don't know if it's 124.
I think that sounds about right.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
124 of them we got here.
So what I want you guys to do, take a mental image of the South Shore, mainly the water, and then we're gonna walk over the North Shore. There are a couple pretty big differences. We're gonna see if you can pick them out. By the way, we'll take a couple seconds, take in all the different information on it, and then we're gonna walk over facing the North Shore.
Watch a little peek of Book Island. Watch a little peek of Book Island. See that little island over there? That's Book Island right there. Watching it from here. Right there, just be peeking out right there. Go so you can see, you gotta see that way. You see?
When we was,
That extra island, that's Book Island. You're
Oh,
watching it
okay.
from here. Watch over there in the sea, over there, out there. It's Book Island.
Which that's another, if you got a free day, they got Big Beard that goes out there, and then Caribbean Sea Adventure.
we started.
It was just so windy and
What the
like, the
hell
water was
is
so
that?
choppy and it was like so like.
Where in Cane Bay?
No,
The
Buck
Buck.
Island. Alright, now we're facing north. It is deep. Yep. That's the first main difference. Do you know how deep?
No clue.
So on the North Shore, if you go 120 yards offshore, it goes from 45 feet to 800 feet in,
Like
two,
that?
in 2 feet.
Wow.
So you look over a cliff and it's straight down to
I
800
just man down there golfing.
If
You can see people
double
golfing.
that
Man.
distance, it's about 2,500 feet.
If you come in a good day too,
Again. Oh yeah, good days you can see St.
you
Thomas.
can see St. Thomas, St. John from here, bro. You could go on the main road right there. You could go King Bay and watch them. You could see like 1, 2, 3. You
Right now-
you could count them.
All
Yes,
the
we got
summer
this dust.
and then the clouds.
Yeah.
Which aren't raining, they're just sitting there.
Yeah.
Which it's the dust fault. They heat up the clouds a little.
If that dust wouldn't been right there, we could have seen right now. We could have seen one right now.
Wow.
And in the night, you see the lights.
Yep. Yeah, you'll see car lights.
You see lights.
driving
Yeah.
down the roads.
Yeah.
In the middle of the ocean.
Yep. It's only about 45 miles away. But yeah, so between us and St. Thomas, we get down to 25,000 feet. So it's the second deepest place in the world. It's the Puerto Rican Trench, or the deep. It's actually the deepest in the northern hemisphere.
So what's up with the wall?
So the wall is straight out of Cane Bay. That's where it goes from the 45 feet.
The wall.
Yeah.
That's where they go down. The will you
Yeah,
know?
that's what they call it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it go.
What created
It's
the wall?
crazy. It's
is
crazy.
St. Croix is the only Virgin Island that's not
Crazy.
volcanic. So we're tectonic.
Yeah, we
We're
good.
Right on the rest of the islands are on the fault line. We are
Yeah.
just on the fault
If I had a
line.
good day, could have seen it, the other
So
island.
when the
and-
plates
yeah, see that.
split, one went up, one went down, obviously, because they ran into each other. The wall is where they split. That's why on the North Shore, at 120 yards offshore, you have that drop. Versus the South Shore, you got to go a couple miles out to get that. So South Shore is where it tipped up. North Shore is that hard drop where they split.
And how deep
So they
is that
drop
wall?
in by thing. That's
The wall, the initial drop is 800 feet, and then but it's So it goes 800 down, and then it's kind of angled out. So it goes all the way down to the 25,000 feet deep, so 5 miles. Which the Marianas Trench, which is the deepest place in the world, is only another 2 miles. So they're at 7.2, we're at 5.2, or 5.3.
So they're down there. So they're there by Ham Bluff.
Yep.
Down to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah.
Well, Ham's Bluff isn't as deep. That's like 3,000 feet.
No, they're underneath it because it's on top. They on Ham Bluff is on top.
Yep.
They're in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
on the jet skis today.
Yep,
right?
yep.
Yeah.
Ham's Bluff as long as the water.
Yeah.
So depending on how rough you guys like riding. Because it does get wavy, as you can see out
Well, that's
there.
probably more. They said they got a more shark right there.
You doing the jet skis?
South Shore is way more.
More?
Yeah.
Huh?
You
We
doing
get
the
more
jet
reef
skis?
sharks
No,
on
I ain't
this
doing the
side,
jet ski, no.
bigger sharks on South Shore, but I don't know.
I was supposed to do the jet ski when my 2 friends didn't come, and one got caught up, so I just canceled the bundle and do the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to.
But yeah, for diving, the wall is awesome because you get a lot of
We've seen a lot of people going
creatures
out.
that generally
Yeah.
don't go in 45.
Yeah, you got somebody that'll guide you onto the skiing bed. That's like a class too. Like they teach you
You get to
before.
see these deep
Yeah.
sea
You
fish
gotta-
that
yeah,
look
they
crazy
teach you
that aren't
first.
supposed to be there, where you can actually see.
Yeah.
The turtles
Yeah,
are
me too.
insane. You get cool reef sharks.
No,
that
no, I
are
don't. Not me
shallower,
too, but
super pretty.
like I don't like it.
Yeah,
Like,
you
you know
guys
what I'm saying? Like I
golfers?
don't like.
Not really.
I like
Like you don't like close up stuff.
Yeah,
you don't
like-
to be in the water and you can't see.
or
Yeah.
breathe.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
to rely on something
Normally,
else
Yeah, yeah.
that I can't control.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy.
Beautiful like the greens are, but we're in the worst drought we've been in a long time. So they're
my
fighting.
original stay was supposed to be at the Campbell.
Yeah, and they closed down because they just switched ownership. So they're redoing everything down there.
Yeah.
Beautiful spot, but it's really far from it.
Yeah.
It's tucked away.
Yeah, we drove down
I
there.
recommend you to go any other place except Shaney Bay, bro. Do not go there.
Then the day that we went,
Shaney Bay.
Do not go there. Shitty ass service. Don't go there.
you know,
I put them up on TikTok. It went so far. I don't do that with my people, but
Yeah.
they make me feel so bad.
Yeah, it's one of the only spots
They
you
make
can
me
be
feel
right
so
between
down. I went from
three different
east to
cell phone
west
towers.
around this
Still
place and
barely
grew up here. Nobody never make me feel so.
You
That's
got
even my
something.
neighborhood. Nobody never. For them to make me feel like that, no sir.
I've never even heard of it. Shaney Bay.
Yeah, Shaney Bay is when you pass Cheeseburgers Paradise, not a cheeseburger there, right? It's gonna be on your left hand side. Don't go there. Then you go any other place you wanna go, but don't go there. Believe what I telling you. I local.
Billy White. Is that what you said your name
No, believe what I telling
Believe
what
what
I
I-
telling you. Yeah, I'm Goldo, not Billy White.
Hey, Billy White worked.
Where she get that them from?
is? I'm learning. I'm
Okay,
learning,
Irie,
I'm
you
learning.
go about Billy and then White.
I thought he
That
said,
was a good one. Me gonna like to you.
I thought he said Billy White.
Yeah,
told you.
Billy say, "What? I'm gonna use that. What's her name? Billy White. Billy White.
Billy White.
Yeah,
told
I tell you, I'm gonna use that. I'm telling you. You just give me a new name. Yeah, I'm telling you. But we going back this way?
Yep. Yeah, and then we're gonna break up once we get to Creek Dam. Take a little different way down.
I swear you are going to the Thai pool. I say I staying right here, brother. Me ain't going down there. You don't do the Thai pool?
Not on these ones.
No?
They don't have enough suspension. They'll
Yeah.
make it, but
They'll make it. No, I don't think so. They're too low. They got big holes.
no, they'll make it.
Yeah?
I go down there a couple times a week.
Okay. Yeah.
We stop on the tadpoles by ourselves, and then
Oh,
we just
hiking
so
is
happened to stop at
It's
a bar,
it's an awesome hike.
and they were like, "Don't." Well, they said we need to have.
Hey, we
everybody said don't do it.
we going, man. I hold up, man. We going back. We stopping back by Creaky Dam. So are we gonna stop by Creaky Dam? Is it?
No, so at Creaky Dam we're going left.
Okay.
And then we're taking Oxford to the old ruin.
Okay.
You been up there yet?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna wait until I go there to record that. So we don't go.
Yeah. Circle pushing, just like Grain Mills. Yep. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I guess they're still wet enough to do sugarcane.
Yeah.
So yeah, the ox would walk in circles, and then it would spin these really tall mahogany shafts. They're like, picture 8-foot tall rolling pins, and they'd spin. They got about this much space between them, and they'd feed the sugar cane through. So that crushes all the juice out. They'd collect it in a trough, and then it would run through pipes, which we'll see the pipes in here. That would run into these big boiling pots, and they'd boil it down to make the molasses. The second generation of the mill was the windmill, which obviously if you're using wind, you can run it for longer and you're not tearing up all your ox and making the meat not great to eat because it's walking in circles 24/7. So they started the windmills, which if you come over this window, you can just barely see the old mill straight through there, the big cylindrical building straight through.
Yeah,
That's an old windmill. That's
Yeah.
what we were talking about on the bracelets, and you guys have seen.
They got a
couple of
wide
them.
one and the skinny long
Yep.
one. They got two.
So the
different
reason they made them round, first one is they survived the hurricanes a little better because it's not a flat face getting hit by the wind. They're a little rounds, a little stronger than flat sides. They also, the tops were actually removable and they could pivot them. So they could unbolt them and move them with the different seasonal winds. So we get the Christmas winds down here, and then in the summer it'll change direction just a little bit, but that 15 to 20 degree change would make the windmills just about useless. So they wouldn't work very good. Other issues with windmills, you couldn't stop them. There were no braking systems. So if somebody was feeding cane in and got their finger stuck, it would pull their whole body in. So that, which back in the day, we didn't really pay our workers.
Yeah.
So it would not only you'd
No,
lose.
there were slaves.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, slick.
So yeah, slavery built St.
Yeah.
Croix. All the ruins, all the big cane fields, everything that's cleared was built by slaves. So they made, especially St. Croix compared to the other islands, because we were the big agricultural island.
Yeah.
So 90% of the flat ground on St. Croix was sugarcane. The other 10 was cotton. And none of this is easy to process.
Yeah.
So without slavery, St. Croix would have been nothing, because you can't make money doing those crops without having workers that are working for free. But the issue with not having the braking system is they'd get caught in, they'd lose a worker, they'd also lose the entire batch. They didn't have valves to shut it off. So you have all this blood and guts all in the batch. Not ideal. So they started implementing a way to avoid that. They put a big dude next to it with a really sharp machete. So if something got caught in, they'd cut the hand off or the arm. So instead of losing your life, you lost one of your appendages. So there were a lot of slaves back in the day that were walking around missing a hand or an arm or
Oh my
straight from the
goodness.
shoulder. Then they would move them to work in somewhere else, because they obviously weren't the best at what they were doing. After that became more of an issue, and following the wind became more of an issue, they started doing steam mills, which this is one of the few properties on St. Croix that I know of that has all three.
Wow.
So they actually have one of the best preserved steam mills that I know about. I don't know if there's any better, right around the corner. So as we're pulling out, I'll stop on the far side, and you can peek through and see there's these huge 9 or 8 foot tall gears, and then the big steam engine. So similar to a steam locomotive, the big trains, they run the same way.
How many years in between each process it was?
That I don't know off the top
Like
of
how
my
long
head,
from
but I
ox
do
to
know
wind?
they overlapped a lot. Because the ox mills, before they had steam mills, you could still run on flat ground. Windmills, you can't. So imagine coming up all the trails we just drove up with wooden tires, no suspension, and a donkey pulling you.
Yeah.
Not ideal. Where you can have an ox walking in a circle right down next to the plantation where you're growing everything, and then you can have your processing plant right there. So there were benefits to different ones. That's one of the main reasons they like the steam mill, is you can run it wherever. You can also run it 24/7. You don't have to worry about feeding it other than wood and water. So a little different. But if you guys pop to the doorway, which we can't go inside because it is private property, but we can peek in there. So they have these big 6 foot diameter pots.
Yeah, square.
You can come all the way up to me. We just can't go inside the building.
Oh wow.
So those are called coppers, which they're not made out of copper, they're iron. But that's the big boiling pots to make the molasses.
Yeah.
You guys know what you make?
Yeah, they,
from molasses?
and people yard and so they got history. They use it to full of the water.
Rum, there you go.
Yeah, they be full of water in some people them yard, cause
Yep.
you
Yeah,
check
you
they
got
have it
little
different.
fish
Yeah,
ponds.
yeah,
That's
what
what I
it.
had at going to school.
Yeah.
We had a big fish pond right in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, so they use it to make rum, which was one of our larger exports, because rum doesn't go bad. Longer you age it, the better it gets.
Yeah.
Sugar cane, when you cut it down, you got about, I think it was 3 days to a week, and it goes rancid. Oh yeah.
What's growing on it?
Lizards and geckos.
Those
Yeah.
ones are anoles.
Man, you should, wrong here gotta get a beehive. Trust me.
Yeah.
And them stone with honey, wrong here gotta go on. Trust me. I know.
And then the other thing they do
They're
with
famous for
molasses
this.
is they actually made the concrete that's holding that wall together.
What
So
did?
the molasses.
Oh really?
Yep.
Wow.
And it's,
Now, when you say beehive, you talk about wasp nest? 'Cause,
so
Like the bees with it on there.
there's a wasp
Yeah.
nest. So be careful.
Right? Yeah.
Just the wasp nest.
Okay.
yeah, one of the Jack Spaniards.
Oh, Jack Spanier he talking about, not the bees.
No.
Yeah.
The other mill has a huge, it's like
Oh.
a 3-foot long
Yeah.
beehive.
Big.
Dripping with honey. You can
Oh
see
wow.
Yeah.
the stripes going down.
Did you know, right? Did you know, you see how tall that is? The windmill, the sugar mill?
Yeah.
That's how deep it is. So if you see a taller one than that, real tall, that's how deep it is.
Wow.
Yep. So
They have
flip over.
they have one
Wow.
because they have one inside farm next to in the neighborhood. My friend and I go to, and we could go underneath it and chill, play domino, and like chill because they keep it clean, right? And they got a hole. You throw a stone, you hit water down there, bro. Bosh, down there. You hit water. You still hit water. Yeah. And it's way up there, and it have a old bell on it. And the same height is the same how deep it is. Yeah. That's how they use some in the history, you know. You know the one back there too? The one by the house? You know the museum? The one by the house, right? Yeah, that one they used to make the sugar mill, the sugar, the rum.
Yep. That's down.
That 3 of them in
down
one.
off of,
That's them back there when we turn in, remember again, kind of, yeah. They got that one there too. That's a museum too.
What kind
That's
of
in the
trees are
house.
these with
Those
the-
are flamboyant.
That's a flamboyant.
Called
That's
a flamboyant?
yeah, that's a flamboyant.
Very
They got
pretty.
it. They got the yellow, the red.
Purple.
Yeah, yes.
I've seen the
They
red
got a
one.
lot of them.
And there's the
red's the
Kennep.
most common.
You know what's Kennep, right? Kennep,
They look like little lines.
little green. Right now is the time. It's sweet. I got some in my car. I got some in my car. I'm gonna let you taste it. I got some in my car. That's some in my car.
And then you guys know what these, well, they call them snake plants in the state.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
really
Yeah.
expensive to buy. Yeah, they're weeds down here.
Yeah, some people,
Can't get rid of them.
some people got them in their house because they say it usually like
Well, it
don't
cleans
let
the
dirt
air.
like dots like the
Yep.
like
Yeah,
dust
yeah,
in the
it's
house. So they
purifying.
they keep they
There's
keep
another
like,
name for them.
yeah.
Mother-in-law's tongue.
Yep. Do you know how
Yes.
I got that name?
No.
So there's 2 ways. First one is the shape. 'Cause
Yeah.
Some mother
2 of them got different shape.
Got long pointy tongues.
Yeah.
The second one is if you pull the root out, it looks like a fat carrot. But if you grind it up, it actually has a numbing agent in it.
Oh, wow.
So back in the day, when the mother-in-law wouldn't shut up, they'd cut that down and make tea and give it to the mother-in-law to be nice, and her mouth would go numb. She couldn't talk. So I'm not sure how much of that is true and how much is just
It's
an
just
old wives'
funny.
tale.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of local medicinal.
Like remedy. They call it ribs. Yeah.
Yep.
We drink a lot of bush tea in here with different bush
we
like
got
plants,
bush
leaf
old
and stuff.
people.
And everybody got their own way they make their different tea. So if you go by a bakery and you buy a bush tea, they use some. You're gonna taste
Different
something
roots,
different than
yeah.
That's why I got a lot of people that are 102, 103 still weed whacking their yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I need some of that.
A bush tea you could carry it and just put it in the yard, and it grow like grass, bro. All you gotta do is cut it where it's growing, and it's gonna grow back, continue growing. So you could keep cutting it growing.
Do y'all have ginseng here?
Who?
We don't have ginseng.
No.
No.
It's a root.
But we
It's a
do
root
have-
from back in the States.
No, we do ginger. We do the
Yeah.
what's the orange one? Turmeric.
Turmeric.
We do
Yeah,
turmeric.
Turmeric. We got a couple different types of lemongrass.
Yeah.
So they have the regular lemongrass, and then they have another one.
They got a basil.
Yep, we got local basil. There's a bunch of different.
Yeah, different. Even got one that is like a vine and it gives a flower. But you take that vine and you throw it on a tea, and it turns like mint. Your tea tastes like mint. But I don't know the name for
We
that
got
one.
local mint. We got
Yeah,
the,
I know it's. I know they got mint because it's a leaf, right? It's a green one, right? This one I'm talking about is a vine, and it makes a flower. You take the vine, you don't take the flower because the flower is what it dries and brings more like a seed. It's like a seed too, but you take the vine, yeah, and put it in a tea.
Purple flower.
It's like a purple or blue. I think it's purple
not
or blue.
The pink one that you see everywhere. That one kills everything. So this vine up here, that's what that one is with it. They'll flower and it's these little tiny pink flowers, but they grow so thick they'll snuff out trees.
Back home, I got some plants that have. It'll grow a purple flower.
Where's back
but
home?
It's real minty. It's got a mint
Tennessee.
smell.
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Tennessee ain't got like a vibe like this, like a hat, like is like this, right?
Yeah, but they got 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're north. They get hot.
No,
No,
because I got a friend right that he was like, man, you gotta come to Tennessee, man. We fight chicken over here. The weather's like that, man. You wanna see the houses? The house is like your house says stop talking nutty, man. You know your house. You know what I'm saying? But I remember when you saying so, I know it gotta be a vibe like that, you know. But yeah, your bush tea will grow there, man.
Yeah.
Go with some bush tea. Yeah,
It
it will
could be
grow.
102.
Yeah,
Yeah, it will grow.
we're not in the heart of Nashville.
Yeah.
We're out in the country.
Yeah.
We're out in the
It was
country.
so hot in Vegas. I had my boy put the bush tea inside of the house with water. And every time it grows a little bit like this, he cut it and eat it, bro. I don't know what's wrong, but I tell you, it's to make tea. You don't listen, you check?
All right, we'll load back up.
Yeah.
So we are gonna pass that last remaining cane field. We're actually gonna drive through their property for a little bit because they're working on the road.
Down there?
Yep.
Wait. Before we go by you.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna cut in right next to them, going
Right.
down mahogany. So it's kind of cool seeing the last one. It looks like a cornfield, just weird looking corn.
Hey, we're going to the next spot. I'll hold on, right? Bless. Yeah. I just want to get through.
How was everybody's ride?
Yeah, man. Amen.
We shut those off.
Looks like the dude was fixing to fly up on that one.
Yeah, I got it. Put latch on roll.
Yeah, we reach.
Yep.
That was
We
fun.
made it.
Yeah, man.
Take the
So-
helmet off.
Yeah,
Sit
yeah.
on the seat. And then we'll get you guys set up for the jet ski tour. Looks like they're just getting ready. What was everybody's favorite part? If you had to pick one. Luckily, we got mud puddles where you can put it all the way over the roof.
Yeah. We ain't get too much off-road, but that's what we got, so we don't enjoy it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Gotta enjoy what we have, you know?
We make the best of it.
Yeah, that's
Especially in the drought.
Yeah,
It's easier to clean when it's dry.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just find here all the time, and I never went on another trade, and I enjoy it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm from here, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
It's better than nothing, you know?
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys had fun.
Of course, man. I will do it again. I will do it again with some friends. Yeah, man, of course I'll do it again with some friends.
I gotta work on some stuff.
Fruit.
Huh?
The fruit.
Yeah, of course, I got you.
I want to try it.
I believe Yoshi's gonna run
The Kennep. That's what your name, the Kennep.
Connect.
Yeah, Kennep. Yeah,
Kennep.
Kennep, yeah. On gate right here, sir. Video, be tell you. Then right here, but it's hot, done. It's sweet, though.
Take a couple.
Go ahead, you can have them. Once you start eating one, you gonna want more.
Do I need to peel it?
All you gotta do is take the skin and suck the seed, the meat.
Okay.
Don't eat the meat. I mean,
What's your name for real? It's not Billy White.
don't eat the seed. Eat the meat.
Polgo TV, I subscribe.